Hi everyone. Okay, Rosh Hashanah is 2 weeks away. Yikes! So what I wanted to do today was show you how to make 6 different types of round challahs, because on Rosh Hashanah we use round challahs. Really for 2 reasons. One is because we crown Hashem king on Rosh Hashanah, so round is sort of like a crown. And the second reason is because it sort of represents the life cycle. It's the end of an old year and we're into a new year. So we make round. So I'm going to show you how to make 6 different types of round challahs. So what I did was I took my large 5-pound ball and I divided it into 6. And then each of those balls I divided one into 6, another one, one into 8, another one into 8, one into 4, one into 8, one into 2 strands, and then one I kept as 1 strand. So those are the 6 different types of challahs I'm going to show you how to make. Okay, so challah number 1 is just 1 strand. All you do is I took 1 ball, rolled it out like this. I got all the air bubbles out, rolled it out, and then all you do is you just roll it into itself, just like that. You just roll it into itself, like that. And there you go. Challah number 1, simple as pie. So I'm just gonna, and I use the round tin actually because I find it keeps the shape. So I'm just gonna spray it, put it in, and that's challah number 1. Yay! Okay, challah number 2. 2 strands, 1 strand, 2 strands. I know it looks like this is more challah than that, but this one I just rolled out longer and it's got a little poofy. So what I'm gonna do is I just take 2 and I swirl it like this. I just swirl it, put it down, and I tighten it up a little bit. Just tighten it up a little bit, and then do the same exact thing that I did with the first challah, and you just roll it into itself. Challah number 2, simple as pie. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Challah number 2. Then I'm going to show you how to make one, a pull apart. We'll do the pull apart next. You just spray a larger pan. This is a little larger than this one. And all I did was divide it into 8, and I made 8 balls. But I want to show you how I made the balls because these are already made. This one I did not make yet. So what I do is I squish the air bubbles out. And then what I do is I put my finger in the bottom, and then I just kind of pull it into itself. I kind of squeeze it into itself on the bottom like this. So I put my finger in and I started squeezing it in the bottom, and it makes it into a nice round ball. Some people just kind of go like this. That's okay too. I won't tell if you do that. But there you go. And it looks like there's a lot of room, but trust me, once it's in the oven, it's gonna rise and it'll just kind of grow into itself. So that's challah number 3. All right, challah number 4. I have 8 strands, and what I'm gonna do is now we're gonna make a round challah with a honey dish in the middle, because on Rosh Hashanah we tend to dip the challahs in honey for a sweet new year. So I took 8 strands, roll them out, and all I do is I make a knot, put it in. Sometimes you could make all knots, you could make all balls. Sometimes I'll make one, I'll alternate knots, and then I'll do a twist. I'll do a knot, just a knot, then I'll roll it out a little bit, then I'll do a twist. See, I'm just twisting it, rolling it into itself. And it's just kind of pretty. But you can do whatever you want. Balls, knots, twists, whatever you want. It all looks awesome. And when you have the honey dish in the middle, you just bake it with the ramekin, and it just bakes into it. So pretty. Okay, 1 knot. And you know what? I actually think that's good enough, and I'll make a roll out of this for later. Don't tell anyone. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a 8-strand round challah. So what we're gonna do is we take 2, I'm gonna move this out of the way. We're gonna do 2 strands. Actually, I'll go like this. So we have 4 like this. Then we're gonna put 4 on top, like this. It looks complicated, but trust me, it's not. Gonna go like this. Okay, so we have 4 and 4. But now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna lift 2 up, like that. Then I'm gonna lift 2 more up on the bottom. So it looks sort of like a hashtag. And all I'm gonna do is go, see how these are under? We're gonna go around the circle, under, goes over. So I'm gonna take these two and go over. I'm gonna stretch it a little bit. Under, goes over, like that. Under, goes over. Under, goes over. Now I'm gonna try and do it one more time. Under, now we're gonna go the other way. Under, goes over. See, I'm stretching a little bit. Under, goes over. See, over. Under, goes over. Under, goes over. So I just did it 2 times. Once one way and once the other way. And you can finish it off 2 different ways. Today, I'm just gonna flip it under like this. You just flip the ends under and you have a beautiful 8-strand round woven challah. Woohoo! Awesome! Okay, so that's challah number 4. Yay! Well, actually, challah number 5. Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the last one, we're gonna fill it with cinnamon sugar. I know a lot of folks, this is a 4-strand round. I know a lot of folks like to put apples in their honey, apples in their challahs and raisins. My family tends to go for the cinnamon sugar, so we do that. But you can also fill it with anything you want, spices, you know, different types of seasonings. But we're going to do cinnamon sugar. So what I'm gonna do is I divided it into 4, and now I'm just gonna roll them out. I'm gonna roll them out, then I'm gonna fill each strand with cinnamon sugar, and I'm gonna do a 4-strand weave that's also similar to the one we just did. Okay, I think we are done. Woo, okay, delicious. Okay, so I made this. It's with brown sugar and egg white and margarine. So delicious, divine, I have to say. So I'm gonna fill each strand with this cinnamon, of course. Cinnamon sugar, a little bit of salt, brown sugar, margarine. Heavenly, I have to say, heavenly. And then after all the challahs are braided, I let them rise a little bit more, and I put egg wash and different toppings. You can put crumble and all different types of toppings. But for now, we are just going to do the fillings, and then I'm gonna let them rise. Then I'll put the toppings on in a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think we're done. Okay, perfect. Yummy, delicious. Okay. Pretty even, good enough. Okay, so then I'm just going to kind of roll it. You can close it any which way you want, but I roll it. And I like to keep the seams on the bottom because it's just prettier that way. So we're just rolling it up, rolling it up. It's kind of like what I do with my babka. So rolling it up, rolling it up. One more. Hope you can see this. Rolling it up, rolling it up. Okay. So now I'm gonna make, like I did before, we're gonna 2 on the bottom, 2 on top. Then I'm gonna do a little bit of the weave. See, it looks kind of like a hashtag, right? And then what was the chant? Under goes over. So here we have under, we're gonna go around this way. Under goes over, under goes over. We're gonna stretch a little bit. Under goes over. Under goes over. Stretch it a little bit. And we're gonna do it one more time. Now we're gonna go the other way. Now this is under. Under goes over. Under goes over. Under goes over. Under goes over. Now the magic's gonna happen. I'm also gonna flip it under this time. You can also do it another way, but today we're gonna just flip it under like this. Flip it under, flip it under, flip it under. And you have your 6th brown challah filled with the yummy cinnamon sugar. Awesome! Happy Rosh Hashanah, everyone. I hope you find this helpful. Bye!